Oh, damn. Nice. Oh, y'all just jumped me on that one. No doubt, it was 3 against 1 on that one. I don't know how you ain't die. I don't know why you ain't die. At least one of y'all. Oh, y'all. Oh. Woo, that was nice right there. I gored you, B-Mac. You got me, though. It's cool. Anyway, that's the Hip Hop Gamer Show. One love and God bless. We're having a good game, and you see how smooth it plays online. So, back to the show and enjoy the rest. Peace. Yo, it's your boy Hip Hop Gamer holding it down with EA. Look, I'm speechless right now. You guys don't even understand the experience right now. What experience am I talking about? Hey, John, how about I let you tell them, because there's something that you got behind there that everybody needs to know about.
Right on, thanks. Yeah, we're showing Dantes Inferno today. We're showing the second circle of hell, which is lust. The gameplay takes place in the 9 circles of hell. Each one is themed after a sin. So you got lust, gluttony, greed, anger, violence, heresy, and each one is totally unique and different with all new creatures and demons and characters. And you know, the game is like you playing Dante fighting your way through hell to rescue a beautiful woman.
Alright, now first of all, let me ask you a question, because I think the way you did this game is so unique, because you make a guy go through hell to get a woman, and that's so real in real life, going through hell to get a woman. Now, but seriously though, the gameplay, the fighting mechanics, at first a lot of people were skeptical, as well as I, because of the whole God of War, you know, like the dilemma. You guys are shocking the hell out of me. What's some of the things that you guys are doing to separate yourselves from the God of War franchise and to bring a new spin to what Dante is all about?
Yeah, sure. Well, a few things. First of all, you know, the game is based on this amazing piece of literature that's 700 years old. It's inspired by the Divine Comedy, and there's not a lot of games that do that. They go to literature and really try to bring that to life in the game. And the story is really unique. It's very much a medieval story set in that kind of Christian mythos of, you know, fighting through kind of the medieval vision of hell with demons. The story's very unique. But from a gameplay standpoint, I think what really differentiates us is like the whole notion of holy and unholy. And the fighting is very brutal and fast-paced, but you actually get to choose every time you finish an enemy. You can choose to punish them or to absolve them. And so Dante, yeah, he fights with the cross in one hand and the scythe in the other hand. It's kind of like this duality, and you can choose to absolve enemies, absolve the damned, and then that allows you to become more and more of a holy warrior with more holy powers. Or you can just like punish everybody and cut their heads off with the scythe, and you become more unholy. And that system like works its way through the magics and the relics and all the fighting throughout the whole game.
Oh, so you actually have an option, you know, on how you want to be as a hero, or, you know, the unhero, the villain. Now let me ask you a question. Now with that gameplay mechanic, will that change the story in terms of how it ends? Like, is there like multiple endings or something to the story, considering you go play it differently throughout the game?
Well, that'd be crazy if I gave away the ending to you today, but no, but I can tell you, like, we want that choice to really matter to the gameplay first and foremost.
Okay.
And you know, there's really one story that takes place, and by the end, I think I wanted to have like one awesome ending. So I can tell you, there's only going to be one ending to the game, okay. But the gameplay will definitely feel different depending on the choices you make.
Oh, that's incredible right there. Now, I understand that I always ask this question, like, to all developers, just to see how it is. But what was the real inspiration behind Dante's Inferno, because I could tell a lot of passion went into this game, and a lot of people at first, you know, was like, oh, it's supposed to be a God of War ripoff, and it's truly not. Yo, dog, it's really not. It's its own game, seriously. So it takes a lot of passion to make something brand new like this. What was some of your inspiration to make a game like this?
Well, the main inspiration was the Divine Comedy. You know, that's where we started. Like, we knew we wanted to make an action game that was like really intense, and we wanted to do something set in hell, you know, like that medieval version of hell, where levels were themed after sins. And really, when I read the Divine Comedy, the first part, Inferno, that's when I kind of knew we wanted to make a game out of that. And then what's really cool is the more you get into Dante and the Divine Comedy and Dante's Inferno, it's got an amazing history, and there's all these artists, Renaissance artists and romantic artists, and all the way up to the 20th century. You know, Rodin is this amazing sculptor who sculpted the gates of hell, and you've got all these painters that were painting Dante's Inferno hundreds of years ago. So there's been this incredible history of people, you know, like reimagining the poem, and you know, we kind of feel like we're part of that history. But yeah, a lot of different artists and writers and musicians and sculptors have inspired the art team to bring these levels to life.
Okay. Now, will there be any like leveling up with, you know, the weapons, or, you know, as you progress to the game? What's some of the things that you can reveal now? Not everything, but what's some of the things you can reveal now that we'll be using to kill all these enemies?
Yeah, no, the game has a pretty open-ended upgrade system, and it's pretty deep. So, you know, as you fight through the game, you actually level up 7 levels of holy or 7 levels of unholy, and you can do both at the same time, or you can do one faster, or you can do the other faster. But basically, you know, all new moves for the site, new magic powers. You can level up your magics. The magics are themed holy and unholy as well. There's relics that you find. There's like secret relics that you can equip to make your character stronger or different or better defense, or little tricks you can play. But those are holy and unholy too. So like if you're a holy version of Dante, you might not be able to use some of the unholy relics. So there's just there's a lot.
So it's like a gift and a curse in a way, in terms of how the gameplay go. If you do too much of one thing, you may not be able to use other things to a certain ability. Alright, that's pretty unique. That's pretty unique. Okay, let me ask you this, right? Now, I know this game isn't, you know, a multiplayer game, anything like that, but will we see more of Dante's Inferno in terms of in the future? Because the way this game looks is top quality, so I don't see you guys stopping at only Dante's Inferno. Now, obviously, we don't want to know the ending right now, but is Dante Inferno in you guys' future?
Absolutely. You know, this is not a one-off for us. We're totally committed to this. You know, obviously we want to see how this one does, and right now we're just totally focused on it. But
trilogy.
You know, if people like it, you know, we want to earn the right to make a sequel. So if people like it, you know, I'd love to keep going. But we don't have any plans to announce today, and you know, but definitely we want people to be engaged with Dante's Inferno when they get it. After they get it, you know, we hope to offer more content for it. We just don't have any official plans to announce at this time. Yeah.
All right, cool, no problem. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, the biggest thing about this game so far that I see is the graphics. Now, I'm not a game developer, but how in the hell did you guys make this game look so good? Like, I'm not sure what engine you guys are using, but it's obviously a lot of talented people behind this title. The graphics look insane. So what's some of the, you know, steps that you guys took to making the game look so great?
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you very much, first of all. A couple things. One is the game always runs at 60 frames per second. So on day one, I told the team we're making a 60 hertz game. It's fast-paced, it's responsive, it's a fighting game, it's intense, and nothing short of 60 was going to do. So that's a tough challenge. Like, not a lot of games can achieve that, and so, but we have. So that gives it that real silky smooth feel.
It looks incredible. That's why I was saying, when I saw it, I was like, what the hell? Oh, Dante's Inferno? Then that's why I grabbed you.
Yeah, cool. And then the second thing is we're building it on the engine that we have at Visceral Games. That it's the same engine that we built Dead Space on, which came out last year, which is a big favorite. You know, highly rated game. You know, incredible work of art, and we just have some amazing, talented artists in the studio, and some great graphics engineers as well, who work really hard on, you know, the rendering system, so that the artists can, you know, make their stuff look good. And we're just totally committed to making games that are like really polished and really beautiful to look at. And in the case of Dante's Inferno, also running at 60.
Incredible. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, the first thing I saw when I went over there that I got excited about was titties. I'm being honest. I saw titties. Now, are you guys a little worried about how the so-called family, parents, and press going to take that? Because you know how it is. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I don't care. You know, it's going to be rated for adults, so we can play it. We're adults. I thought it was phenomenal. Will we be seeing more of those type of monsters in the game? Can we look forward to like the real hardcore nitty gritty, or are you going to censor things, for the sake of the public? What are you guys going to do?
Well, we're not censoring ourselves. I mean, there's certainly some. We're following the ratings board has